ready to go as the hush descends. The tension is palpable here at the Optima Stadium. Both sides know what is at stake, and we are underway. It'll be Lewis to get us underway, and he gets the ball forward. Dean with a good header, picked up by Jeffcott, is it? No, Jeffcott's lost out inside his own half to Kadji. Jagger Kane, but that's loose, and it's picked up by Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain will drive forward. Great challenge from Kadji. Dived in with both feet, won the ball fairly though. Lewis again, or it's Avery should I say, but that's long, that's deep. It's headed away by Law, turned forward by Zach Bell, and now Harvey. And can Harvey get Cabia in behind? It can. Chase Cabia's in behind. Just couldn't control at the vital moment. Emlyn Lewis in with a vital touch. He heads it back to Max Harris, the goalkeeper, and there's that pace of Chase Cabia coming to the fore in the opening minute. Yeah, let's hope they can, but they've got some defending to do as the veteran striker Reid, who began his career at Plymouth Argyle, tight on the edge of the box, finds Reid. Reid with a shot, Lavercombe with the save. It's a brilliantly worked move on the edge of the box. Kadji involved as well, and James Dodd. Dan Lavercombe down quickly, smartly, pushed the ball round the post. First corner of the game, and it's gone to Weston-super-Mare. Lavercombe with a brilliant one-handed stop. 16 minutes on the clock here in National League South. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed any goal scoring action. One chance of note falling to Ruben Reid. A couple of half chances for Truro City, balls into the box that have been well defended by the hosts, and one grab at his near post by the home custodian Max Harris denied Jays Cabia when Zach Bell did well to cross the ball into the box. Cabia loses out in the air, picked up in midfield by Coulson, but Jeffcott's got it, and Jeffcott's still going. Jeffcott pokes it through to Cabia. Great turn from Cabia, who's going to shoot. Jays Cabia on his right foot. The ball bounces down off the top of the advertising hoardings on the stand, but Jays Cabia fashioned a chance there, and after that hat-trick against Hornchurch, his eyes must have lit up. The end result, just trying to see, Tom, I think that's a corner down there, don't we? Yeah, Tom's nodding at that one as well. Corner, in it goes to the near post, headed clear by Reid, doing some defending. Bell battling with Pearson. Bell again with a heavy challenge. Oh, Bell's left in a heap. Bell is left in a real heap. That was a stern challenge, not quite sure who it was. I think it was the number 6, Sam Avery. Tom says it was Sam Avery. The Truro players surrounding the referee. Zach Bell left crumpled in a heap. It's going to be a free kick, but could there be further damage for Avery? He's talking to the referee, Neil Pratt. The referee's reaching for his top pocket. All eyes on the referee. What colour is this card going to be? It looked late. Is it going to be yellow? Mind if it was red, I think he would have pulled the red card out by now. Conor Riley-Lowe's going to say and hit his piece. He's entitled to do that as well. Avery's pushing him away. Is it going to be a yellow card? Once again, Riley-Lowe's talking to the referee. Emlyn Lewis, the captain's there as well, and it's a yellow card for Avery. Let's see what happens from this free kick. About 10 yards away from the 18-yard box. Level with the edge of the 18-yard box as well, if you follow. Bell will surely run away. Bell's back up and on his feet, which is great to see. We must remember that. It's going to be Will Dean to take it. Good ball as well. Header by Harvey. Harvey just didn't quite get a good enough connection. He worked a good space in the box there, and player's gone down. That was out of my line of sight. I think it was Kadji that went down, and home fans aren't happy, but Kadji's back up on his feet, and after all that, Coulson retains possession. Back to Seabury, and now from Coulson. relegated out of this division with Dartford last year, started his career at Manchester City, vastly experienced, 31 years of age, doesn't... Oh, and it's hit the post. The ball's off the post. It was headed clear by Jeffcott, then it fell in the 6-yard box, and Weston have hit the post, and it's Dominic Johnson-Fisher in, though. Heavy touch from Johnson-Fisher. Good spell of possession, this from Weston-super-Mare. Attempted crosses, charged down. Thomas is going to have another go. Now he finds Coulson again. Coulson, Reid! Oh, he should score there for mine. Reid just pulled ahead of his marker, and he couldn't correct his header on target. Wide of Dan Lavercombe's goal, but after hitting the post, Ruben Reid should do better there, shouldn't he, Tom Harrison? Should at least hit the target.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely should test Dan from the position he was in then. It was a great ball from Coulson. You would expect better, but thankfully, he missed the target.
Goes past Bell, but Bell recovers, and Oxlade-Chamberlain, Johnson-Fisher with a shot, brilliant save from Harris. That was the best chance of the game so far for Truro City. Dominic Johnson-Fisher, ball went over his head, he took it first time, it looked like it was heading for the bottom corner. Brilliant save from Harris. There's that pace of Dominic Johnson-Fisher, which we talked about, Tom Harrison.
Yeah, for sure, that you can see it there, how dangerous he can be. I think he's extremely lucky. I think that's a really good save.
See if the Tinners can change that. The dying embers of this opening period. Oxlade-Chamberlain looks for Harvey. No, he hasn't been able to find a player in a turquoise and lime shirt, and there goes the half-time whistle here at the Optima Stadium. No goals, but chances at both end. The best of those that fall into Weston-super-Mare. Ruben Reid forcing a smart save from Dan Lavercombe before he missed the target with a header. Weston have also hit the post from a goal-mouth scramble. Truro's best moment came as the interval approached, when substitute Dominic Johnson-Fisher forced a fine save out of home custodian Max Harris, low down with his left hand after Johnson-Fisher burst through after a flick on from Tyler Harvey. So after 45 minutes here at the Optima Stadium in National League South on BBC Radio Cornwall Sport, it's Weston-super-Mare 0, Truro City 0. We are nearly ready to go. So Truro City will be playing with the wind in the second half, and it's going to be Luke Jeffcott to get us underway. The referee, Neil Pratt, just making sure Max Harris, the home goalkeeper, is ready. Points to his opposite number, Dan Lavercombe. Takes a couple of looks at his watch. And we are underway here in the second half, and could it be a pivotal second half for Truro City as Lewis clears the ball. Law heads forward, and he picked up in midfield by Rooney. Now out to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain, a couple of heavy touches, but he turns into trouble, then out of trouble. Rooney, now Jeffcott. Handball, says the referee. No, he says chess, so we play on. Ball down the line. Is Riley Lowe going to sneak in behind Thomas? Thomas back to Harris. Pearson again. Great feet from Pearson. Still going. It's a wonderful tackle from Yasin Anaya. Dean up to Johnson-Fisher. Johnson-Fisher with Avery in his back. Johnson-Fisher turns really well. Now Tyler Harvey. Harvey will set the ball back to Ryan Law. Ryan Law will clip one down the line looking for Johnson-Fisher. Lewis can let it go over his head. Lewis with strength, but Johnson-Fisher's done really well. Still going Johnson-Fisher, driving in the box. Still going Johnson-Fisher, back to Harvey. Will it fall to Yasin Anaya? Over to the right-hand side to Zach Bell. Bell with a shot straight into the gloves of Harris. Well, Johnson-Fisher's pace and Johnson-Fisher's persistence here in National League South. Weston-super-Mare 0, Truro City 0. Dan Lavercombe will launch long. All that bounce. Johnson-Fisher's in. Johnson-Fisher's pulled down. Harvey with the effort. And Tyler Harvey has broken the deadlock for Truro City. What an important goal that would be. It was Route 1 stuff straight down the middle. The ball was left to bounce by Weston-super-Mare. Johnson-Fisher was in behind. For mine, he had his shirt pulled. The referee played advantage. And Tyler Harvey hooks it over Harris into the back of the net. The Truro City supporters away to my right, sent into raptures. Tom Harrison, what an important goal, what an important time to score as well.
Absolutely brilliant. It wasn't the most prettiest goal, it was just back and forth. Labs with a good kick, and I think Don Wood, Tyler are both there. I think Don got fouled, and it's what Tyler does is a brilliant finish over the keeper, 1-0, get it.
Riley Lowe picks it up for Truro City, and Riley Lowe's just going to knock it down the line. Johnson Fisher's in. Johnson Fisher to the byline on his right foot, up against Lewis. Johnson Fisher still going, hangs it up to the back post. Jeff Gott heads it down. Zach Bell with the effort, blocked in the box there. Some last-ditch defending from Weston-super-Mare. Well, it fell to Zach Bell, and now Bell's got to do some defending at the other end because Pearson's away. Pearson still going as Bell kept hold of the ball. Oxlade-Chamberlain comes round on the cover, and now Harvey just couldn't quite control him. Coulson will take the free kick, good one as well. Lavercombe's going to come. Lavercombe hasn't claimed. Ball is gone over the crossbar, but it's back to Harris, and Harris will have to clear his lines from on the edge of his own 18-yard box. Harris with a long clearance. Britton does win the header, but Oxlade-Chamberlain can mop up, and Love Holmes is beaten to the ball by Dodd, but there's a visiting player down. It's Will Dean. Will Dean, I think, is in some trouble here. Will Dean, oh, there's blood all over his face. Will Dean. It's Will Dean. Goodness me, it is not a nice sight, that is. Dean absolutely covered in blood, goes straight down the tunnel. Sam Sanders on for these final few moments. The fourth official's going to show us how much, and it's 12 minutes of stoppage time. Goodness gracious me, 12 minutes of stoppage time. If you've got any nails left at home, folks, you're going to be down onto your knuckles as Lavercombe makes an unbelievable save from Reed at his near post to keep the score at 1-0 to Truro City. And it's finished at Plainmoor, and Johnson Fisher's in behind here for Truro City. This can seal it. Still going, Johnson Fisher. Still going, Tyler Harvey hits the post. It's a penalty though. A penalty to Truro City. Truro City have a penalty. Late drama here at the Optima Stadium. Magnificent refereeing from Neil Pratt, you have to say. And it's going to be Tyler Harvey up against Max Harris. A brilliant advantage played by the referee, blows his whistle. And Harvey sends Harris the wrong way to double Truro City's lead. And surely all 3 points are heading back down the M5 with the Tinners. Tyler Harvey, how crucial, Tom Harrison, could that goal be come 4:45 after the St Albans game next Saturday?
That could be it. That is crucial to get that second goal. Again, you want no other man to step up on that penalty. A brilliant penalty, composure. Come on, the boys.
We're into the 13th minute of stoppage time here at the Optima Stadium. The ball goes long and the ball is let to run out. And there goes the final whistle. Truro City top the National League South table going into the final weekend. A brilliant victory here at the Optima Stadium. Tyler Harvey got the ball rolling in the 55th minute, hooking home after great persistence from Dominic Johnson Fisher, and the two City forwards combined for the second goal in stoppage time. Johnson Fisher fouled in the box, the referee played advantage, Harvey hit the post, play was pulled back, Harvey then converted for the penalty spot to double Truro City's lead, his 26th of the season. The Tinners, after a topsy-turvy day in National League South, top the pile going into the final day. They host St Albans City. All eyes on Torquay United, who will travel to Hemel Hempstead Town. Truro top on goal difference. Torquay United 2 goals behind the Tinners after they defeated Weymouth 3-0 today. The other big game between Dorking and Worthing ended all square. It's advantage Truro City after a glorious win here in the Somerset sunshine. It has finished at the Optima Stadium. Weston-super-Mare 0, Truro City 2.